In this video, you are going to learn about weighting categories in PowerTeacher. So step one, click PowerTeacher Pro. At the top, you're going to see the blue bar again to choose all your classes. If all your classes are going to be weighted the same, all your categories are the same, and they're going to be weighted the same, you can click Groups All Classes. If your algebra class has some categories that are different than your geometry class, then perhaps you should do them one at a time. I've chosen all my classes, and step one to weight my categories is to click on Settings. As I click on Settings, we've got many options. You guys will click Traditional Grade Calculations. Middle school and elementary school will use Standards. We're going to use Traditional. So as I click that, you're going to see all the options. Step one from here is you can either collapse all your classes or expand them. I only have one set up, and that's 2A, so we'll work with that one. Here you can see I have Semester 1, Quarter 2, and Exam 1. So when you set this up, you will set this up with your weighted report card areas. So I'm going to click the pencil. If you guys will recall in the last video, I talked about a homework category. I'm not going to put that here because that's not going to factor into the grade. So I decided to have my 5 categories: culture, listening, reading, speaking, and writing. And I'm going to have them be all equal, 20% per thing. If you guys decide that you want to have these weighted a little bit more heavily, you could have, for example, you could have 0.5 for culture, and maybe writing will be 1.5. As long as you put this in the weighting that you want, you'll see that it will add up to the 100%, 30, 20, 20, 20, 10. Again, for me, I'm just going to have everything weighted equally. When you click off of here, like the cursor's in here, when I click somewhere off of here, it will auto-calculate. So it says right now I have everything 20%. You do want to have your overall class grade calculated. We're probably not going to drop low scores. Maybe that's up to your discretion. We can let you know more about that as we go. But for right now, the formula is going to be, for me, I'm going to have all my 5 categories equally weighted, all at 20%. And I click Save. You need to make sure that you do that in all of your areas. So quarter 1 needs to be that way. It is. Quarter 2 needs to be that way. It is. And here's one that's not done yet, and I'll do this very quickly. Oh, it is done. I will do this very quickly to show you what it will look like. So the first thing that I put in here is I click this button, and it gave me total points. I'm going to choose category weighting. My first category was culture. Right now it's 100% of the grade. I'm going to click the plus button. I'm going to again choose category weights, and it chose my second category, and it's going to go in order. So plus button, category, that's my third one. Category, that's the fourth one, and the last one, category, and that's the fifth one. And now I have all 5 here, each one at 20%, and I click Save. The reason we need to have all of these, semester 1, quarter 2, and exam 1, the same is that we're going to be doing a running tally this year. So instead of having a student have a B plus in quarter 1, and then all of a sudden they have an F in quarter 2, it's going to be a running tally. So all the way up to the end of semester 1, it's how's your kid been doing from checkpoint to checkpoint, from formative to formative, summative to summative. And so that's going to be more of a running tally. So you do need to make sure you have it that way. And unfortunately, there is no way to just do this weighting across all of them. So you will need to go through all your classes and set it up. But if you have them in the order you want, you just click the plus button, the category weights. It should go relatively quickly, and you should be set up after that. So again, make sure you click Save. And then right now, Spanish 2A for me, Spanish 1, our 2A is completely set up for the year. Again, it's just like that. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks.